Your daughter's nervous system is learning how to regulate by watching yours. Your calm is contagious. And even simple things like getting outside, drinking water, having your feet on the ground, or putting your phone down help her feel safe enough to breathe again. Hi, and welcome back to the Teen Whisperer, the podcast for mums of girls aged 9 to 25 who are trying their best to figure out this whole, teenage thing without completely losing the plot. I'm Rach Friedli, and I help mums just like you build stronger, more connected relationships with your daughter by understanding what's really going on beneath all those eye rolls, the slammed doors and those ugh moments. And yes, I'm a mum too, so 100% get how messy and emotional it can feel at times. So today's episode is all about being your daughter's safe space, her calm in the chaos, her anchor, her safe harbour. And before you think, well, I don't feel very calm most days, let me reassure you, this isn't about getting it perfect. In fact, perfectionism is overrated because you will never grasp that perfection. I talk about imperfect parenting because this is the only way we can parent, the way where you are in the moment with what's going on in front of you. It's about showing up in small, steady ways that let her body and her brain know you're safe here, you're not alone. In today's episode, we're going to chat about the powerful link between your body and hers, the real science behind co-regulation, why nature, movement, posture, and yes, even putting ye olde phone down, unless you're listening to this podcast, I hasten to add, can shift her mood, and how your self-care teaches her self-worth without you saying a word. A win-win, I say. So let's start with the physiology, the sciencey bit, but I promise you it's fascinating. The more I find out about this, the more I want to know. Your daughter's nervous system is still under construction, as I've talked about with you guys before. That means she's more emotionally reactive, more sensitive to stress, and still learning how to regulate herself. And you're her mirror. So if your body is racing, shallow breathing, tense shoulders, rushing around like a headless chicken from task to task, her brain reads that as something is wrong. And without even knowing why, she starts spiraling too. So here's the truth. Calm is contagious, but so is chaos. And the amazing bit, you don't need to say anything. Your body does the talking. So when you take a slow breath, she breathes more easily. When you stand tall, it signals confidence, strength, and safety. When you put your phone down, it shows her she's worth your full presence in this moment right now. So here's a quick statistic. Research from the University of Arizona found that even having your phone visible on the table can reduce the quality of connection in a conversation. Do you want me to repeat that? Good. I just found that mind-boggling. Even having your phone visible on the table beside you can reduce the quality of connection in a conversation with your daughter. That's insane, right? And another study showed excessive scrolling raises cortisol levels, which keeps your nervous system on high alert. So when you choose to be present right now, in this moment, whether you're out on a walk, whether you're watching the sky. By the way, has anyone ever played that game of guess the shape of the cloud? Or you talk about the shape of the cloud as to what you visualise it to be? Anyone else? Or is it just me? Another way of being present, is listening without a screen. It's like saying right now, this moment with you matters. It's about being with your daughter in that moment. And she picks that up, even if she rolls her eyes whilst doing it, which possibly may happen whilst you're visualising what that cloud in the sky signifies to you. Or even a bit of wood. Or even anything whilst you're out in nature. Our teen girls are smart. They don't always listen to what we say, in fact, rarely, but they are constantly watching what we do. So if you are always someone who does things for everyone else, you're constantly busy and you never stop for yourself, what's she learning? She's learning that love equals overfunctioning. She's learning that value equals productivity. And she's learning that rest is a weakness. But if she sees you take that quiet moment, drink a glass of water, stretch, or step outside in nature just to breathe, you're modelling something really powerful. You're modelling it's safe to rest. It's safe to care for myself. I'm enough even when I'm not doing. And this is Mahusiv. You don't need spa days or elaborate rituals, as we are told time and time again that that's what self-care is. I'm talking nervous system micro moments, like stretching your arms over your head and rolling your shoulders backwards, even hearing all the clunking and the clinking within your shoulders. Having a glass of actual water before your 5th coffee, which by the way makes you more anxious, the coffee that is, not the water. Stepping outside for 2 minutes and noticing 3 things in nature. So what can you see? What can you smell? And what can you feel? So that could be something as simple as a bird in the sky, a flower, a scented flower that you can smell, or the feeling of wind on your skin. Being in nature, even daily, weeny moments, has been shown to lower cortisol, reduce your heart rate, and improve your mood in under 10 minutes. It's not rocket science, is it? And bonus, if you're walking barefoot on grass or earth, even better. That's called earthing. And it's been linked to reducing inflammation and stress. And it's massive. So walking barefoot, walking in barefoot shoes connects you to that earth. And on that note, reduces pain, improves your posture, reducing all those creaks and those aches and those limited movement in your joints. It's huge and far goes beyond the obvious. So when you choose presence, so being in the moment right now with nature, with your own body, your daughter learns that being still is way more important than being busy. That constant do, as we are told time and time and time again as women. So now let's talk about her brain for a second. Teen girls live in a brain that's still developing, as I've talked about before. That prefrontal cortex, which is responsible for decision making, logic, self-control, organisation, emotional regulation, risk assessment. And that is still developing. So just imagine it as if you've partially put your phone into charge, but it's not charging properly. That's what your daughter's brain is doing. She's got scaffolding all around it, so it's not working correctly. But her amygdala, the emotional part, is driving the bus at full steam. That's not a bus, that's a steam train. Anyway, full steam ahead. That's why she can go from I'm fine to you ruined my life under 0.03 milliseconds. Add in hormone shifts, dopamine swings, and the 28-day energy cycle. Thank you, Kate Northrop. You've got a girl who genuinely feels like a different person week to week. So to recap that cycle quickly, week 1 is the menstruation, where she has low energy. She feels, best way to put it. Week 2, she has rising estrogen, which equals brighter mood, higher focus. Week 3, progesterone rises, so that sensitivity increases. And week 4, she's premenstrual, so she has lower tolerance. She has more emotions, and don't we know it? And when you understand this, it's easier to give her grace, and it's easier to sync your own rhythms too. Because if she sees you adjusting your energy, respecting your body and pausing instead of pushing, it gives her permission to do the same. So a mini tip you can use right now. So here is your simple grounding moment for the week. Stand tall. Pull up from your core and roll your shoulders back. Then take a deep breath in through your nose, all the way down to your belly. So holding your hand on your belly and feeling it rise as you breathe in, and then drink a glass of water. Then, strange enough, breathe out through your mouth and step outside. Even if it's just your doorstep, does not matter. And look at the sky. I would say look at the bright blue sky and the wispy clouds, but right now it's cloudy, so I can't see the bright blue skies. But hey. It sounds small, and yeah, it is, but it signals to your nervous system, I'm here, I'm safe, and I'm okay. And you don't have to be zen all day. Just start with 60 seconds of calm. And yes, that is what I meant, 60 seconds. Time it if you have to. That's all you need. So here's the big takeaway from today. You are the anchor, not the fixer, not the hero, just the steady presence. And when your daughter sees you care for yourself, it tells her that her self-worth isn't about running around like a headless. It's about honouring her body, her energy, and her peace. So this week's challenge, 1 moment a day. Phone down, pull up from the core, glass of water, fresh air. That's it. Watch how it shifts things, not just for you, but for her too. She'll feel your confidence. She'll feel your strength. She'll see your calmness. And that will mirror onto her. So if you love this episode, please hit subscribe and leave us a review. It helps more mums find this support and join the conversation. Join our brand new Facebook community, which is a private space for real talk, support and exclusive content. Grab your free guide, WTF is going on, or follow us on Instagram at The Teen Whisperer and DM me what you're trying this week. So until then, you've got this. Keep breathing, strangely enough. Keep anchoring. She's watching. Take care. Bye-bye.